What's going on, guys? Sorry. I got a little sidetracked there. I'm looking for things. I was actually trying to look up to see if there were any real images of the ECTO-1's motor. Let's see if there's any way I could like detail it a little bit more. I don't know if there are any of the actual car, that is. I'm not sure. Okay. Just double checking because I want to, if there's any other details I need to add, I just want to look at it. But for the most part, what I can see for that kind of range of Cadillac engine, this is the right blue, like in general. So that part is at least fine. Oh, that's Adam Savage's engine. That's how he repainted it. Okay. Either way, that's all I was doing. What's up, Pac? I'm just gonna get started back on the big old blue engine here. And by the way, I need the trophy of apathy. Just gonna try to include it in every video from now on. So we left off last night. Just did the spark plugs, stuff like that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my ringer off on my phone. But I figured before I completely ran out of energy for the day and was too exhausted, I'd go ahead and get to work on this. The wifey is out for the afternoon, going shopping for some new scrubby dubbies. So we're going to work on part 9, which is the air cleaner and carburetors. Carburetor. I don't know if it's just one. Oh, I am tired. It was a long day. It was a very long, short day. Like, could have been worse. Okay, so let me move the camera. Move the mic. You guys can see all the things over there in the messy room. And bring the camera way down low so we can see what the heck is going on down here. And then put the mic somewhere nearby. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Oh, you're the one who got the Eagle Moss. That's right. Shipped almost a month ago. I'm still waiting on it. It's been in Texas for half a month. That kind of happens. I did have that. I had that happen with this. It actually got stuck. Mine went through Grapevine and was stuck there for a little while. Apparently, they all passed through Grapevine. And then mine got stuck in Houston for no real reason for 4 days. So, I mean, just give it time. It'll show up. One thing I've determined, like when they say it's shipped, it hasn't even been packed yet. No pun intended. So they'll send you the tracking, and then it wouldn't have even left. So just give it time. Obviously, the system they're choosing is not the fastest. It's not priority mail. I do wish that was an option. Actually, I really wish that UPS was an option. Oh, look at this. This part just got stuck to the side there. Okay, so there's more plastic. Yeah, it's in the Grapevine. Yeah, so it always passes through Grapevine. And then it will eventually find its way to you. Don't worry. It sucks. What I found better is just don't look at the tracking because it's just going to piss you off. Okay, BPs. I got some more BPs here. Only 5 screws for this entire section, so that bodes well. Yeah, I'm going to work on this. Obviously, there's nothing else for me to go on for the rest of the day. So I'm going to knock this out. Then I'm going to relax for the afternoon. I am tired. Once again, I've said it. Okay, so we're going to be working on... Oh, there's more screws. That's weird. There's a whole separate baggie here. So there's more screws right there. Oh, we're up to GP now. We got GP, so let her just keep going. Okay, so I've got... Ooh, good plastic on the air cleaner there. The big guy. So this will be the top. That'll be the bottom. It's the middle. Intake tube. That's cool. I'll leave the little bits in there so I'm not hunting for them separately. I got a hose of sorts. So that's cool. Yeah, I have a feeling, like I said last night, I'm pretty sure this is going to have so many different types of screws by the end of it. I'm going to need another bottle dealie. These are DPs. Yeah, okay, so we did AP, AM, BP, BM, DP, DM, EP, EM. I got FP. They skipped over C. So I assume there will be a CM and a CP at some point. But now I have GP, which is Gundam Planet. So we have some Gundam Planet screws. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, I'll put that in there with the rest of that little blue wire, so to speak. On there, this right here. GP. There we go. Okay, so once again, this is a super thick book here. Okay. Oh, wait. My bad. I was looking at stage 10. Stage 10. Okay. Let's read the warnings. Unpack all the parts carefully to avoid losing any of the smaller pieces. Work on a tray or keep the parts in a bowl until they're assembled. A small artist brush may be useful to assist with sliding the decals onto the model. What decals? There's no decals. What are they talking about? Okay. Illustrations are color-coded. Illustrations are color-coded to help you identify which parts are being assembled. Oh, and if I were to steal your DeLorean parts, do you think I would tell you? What kind of dummy would I be if I told you? BP. BP and an EP. BP and an EP. Okay. And I don't work for the mail. Thank you. So you'll have to do videos for your DeLorean buildup. Oh, I'm not gonna like this at all, am I? Nope. Nope. I don't gonna like this part at all. There we go. Didn't want to tap. Tiny plastic parts. Don't like it at all. Come on. Oh, shite. That is not easy. That's twisted. Good enough. Okay, so that goes through there, and I want this guy. You're gonna realize I went live in the middle of the afternoon. Probably nobody's gonna be around to watch. It is what it is. Okay, so this keys into this one. That looks like a throttle assembly. Really? Just gonna be like that? I'm just not gonna line up worth the shit. There we go. Okay. I mean, God, I don't like that. Do not like it when there's play in that when it's done. Okay. Base this. Still good. I'm good at talking to myself while building, so it should be easy. There you go. I mean, it's all I do, right? You get people, hey, how do you do that so easily? What, sit and talk to myself in a room? I do that all the time. It's like, bro, that's how I grew up. Okay. GP. Right there. I'll say one thing. I'm okay with them just giving random letter number assignments to the screws instead of me having to literally know the screw sizes. Like, you need this one. Okay, I need fixing the fuel inlet and choke cap. Okay. Once again, they don't number these parts. They're just like, yeah, this is a thing that goes there. Fine. But don't give me a freaking part number when it isn't labeled anywhere in existence. Fitting the fast idle cam. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Need another GP for that. Very good. Which makes sense. Okay. And then the last piece of the puzzle is here. Here. And I like how they made each one tab in or associate in its own way so you really didn't get them confused. So, like, this one had no pin, that one has a pin. This one actually has a tab instead of a pin. Okay. That's tight enough. Don't want to overdo it. Okay. Now, fitting the carburetor in the fuel pipe. So take the engine and we do this. We turn it around like this. And we want the throttle assembly back like this. And then it just keys on and drops in place like so. Get the 4 fake bolts there. And it's real enough that it's actually on a slope. That's pretty cool. All right, where's my full hose? See, once again, they give you a length of small hose, such as this, which is hard to see on screen. I got to make it go to the end of the fuel filter here, back over to there. And, like, there's very specific, like, kinks that they put in it, but you don't exactly get that. Oh, man, that's a tight fit. Okay. See, once again, I'm going to cut that to length. I can actually shorten it even more. Give it to about right there. Cool. So look, got that hose in there now. It's pretty neat. Okie dokie, air filter time. That's all this bits. Okay. Now what is this guy supposed to be? Wing nut on top? Yeah. Alright, so there's nothing left in that. So scooch this over. Want the big roundy bit. Don't believe there's a direction for that. Nope, it's exactly the same on both sides. Plugged in. Okay. I need an EP, as it were. Wow, really? Okay. It's not exactly straight, but it is what it is. Okay, we want the big flat one to go there. Ridge side up. Key that on. Really big air filter. Look at that. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. Big ass air filter. Okay, I want this facing backward, supposedly. There's a thing there. It shows backward, but really it's kinked off that way. Hold on. I mean, really, I might as well just line this up here. There we go. Then set it on there. Yeah, that diagram's a little weird. Okay, and then put this guy on. I need a DP. So what's going on back here? What is that? Oops. Come on. Why is... Oh. Wasn't 100%. Got it. I think that's right about there. Quiet, Judd. It's going to be huge. Yes, Michael Hale, it's going to be huge. Okay. And where did that other piece go? There it is. Big fake wing nut cap. Which is kind of cool. There we go. Nice. So yeah, there's the big old V8. And really, I think the reason it's... One thing that's cool about it is because there's always a little bit of lean to an engine. So if you level the air filter, That makes sense because you always want the oil to drain towards the back. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's pretty neat. Okay, more to go. It ain't over yet. It's just the air filter. Now we got to do accessories. Accessorize. Next part. Oh. Yeah, I'm hoping the new parts get here soon because that's the rest of the engine. Like, the only thing that does suck about this whole subscription deal is, like, you're sitting there with a partially built thing, like, forever. Like, and it's definitely nothing I'm used to. Never done a subscription build like this or anything like that at all. So this is a new one. Okay, so these are all separate, but then the ones in here are captured. Why? Hold on. I got another new one, guys. I got another new one. I got an FM. Knew that was gonna happen. I should have just done it. Okay. This is, can't pick it up. Got DP, EP, which is here. FM, which is there. And I'm seeing a GP again. Okay. GP, BP, got it. All right. Being super careful. This is all small shit. All right, so basically this is all just the alternator, right? An oil filter, yeah. So front of the engine parts. And I'm assuming there's still a power steering pump and all the other things like the balancer, stuff like that is all in the next wave. I have a whole box of crap to throw away over here. Okay, more tiny baggies. Okay. FMA. We got a FMA we gotta do. Okay. So FMA. Got more EPs. Get them EPs. Come on. EP down here. So I was going in alphabetical order for the longest time until this one screwed everything up. More geeps. Geeps. So how's y'all Saturday been so far? Mine has mostly been sweaty. Oh. What are these? Look. More spark plug parts? Hose ends? Oh, yeah. I bet they're for... Well, it is the alternator, so yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what they are. Huh. Okay. I was wondering. Those are some really funky looking screws. Okay. But yeah, since I've got the afternoon to myself, I'm either going to take a nap or I'm going to do the review I need to do for Monday. Possibly both. Never know. Okay. DP. All right. Now that that's settled, we build a bracket. Let's build a... Oh, wow. Is that metal? Yeah. That's die-cast. That's pretty cool. Big hunkin' metal die-cast bracket. Still going to be careful, though. All right, need the second part of it, which is also metal, although it's super light, so it's kind of hard to tell. It's like this, right? Yeah. How are you supposed to get that angle right? Oh, I guess it lines up to that, huh? All right, I need a No. You stay here. There we go. You get on the tip of the screwdriver. Yeah, how are you supposed to keep that in line? It doesn't. So I thought this tab was there to actually keep that in line, but no, it's not. Kind of like that. So far, good and hot. Finish up PG uniform. Cool. Relaxing in the AC. Yep, I needed a lot of that today. The humidity is ridiculous right now. Okay, so this goes right there on the front. Got it. It was supposed to really rain today. We didn't get much. And luckily the African dust has blown away a bit. Because it was really bad yesterday. Okay. Both of those are EPs? Yep. Come on. Dang it. Some of these are not super magnetic. No. Do the thing I want you to do. This is almost as difficult as doing it on a real car. Once again, gotta be careful where I'm grabbing it. I don't want to accidentally break something off. Okay, tighten up this one. Okay, that's bottomed out. That's good. That's about as good as that's gonna get. Okay. Ah! Don't do that. Alright. Need this guy. Need the smaller. This one? Yeah. And this thing? Oh, this thing feels weird. It's plastic, but it has a texture to it, so it feels funny. Okay, need all the holes facing that way. They're gonna, yep. Okay. Tabs in, sort of. This also tabs in, sort of. Okay, Stay. No. Sit. Stay. Okay. Silver bit. Ooh. It's got a pretty cool little thingy. Had wicked thunderstorms last night. Rain on and off today. Yeah, we've been dealing with rain for days here. Okay, I can't tell which way this is supposed to go. It's got a little ridge on it. I think it's this way. This isn't keyed in any particular direction, so I can tell anyways. It's supposed to be a gap. Can't tell. Flip that around, see what happens. That's essentially the same. Yeah, so this has got to be the right way. I guess the cool thing is that it'll turn. I guess it's supposed to emulate the pulley is what that's supposed to be. Okay. Strangely similar to how an actual one goes together. Go figure. Same here. No storm, just raining off and on. And just not super humid. Yeah, I thought I was going to die today. It's pretty bad. And some hyperbole. Okay. Look at this thing. Look. Focus. Focus. I'm bringing it that close, I can focus. There we go. That's kind of absurd. All right, let's get these little guys, the wire connectors, so to speak. I'm kind of losing my ability to manipulate small things right now. Okay, so the back two goes straight back. Oops. Come on over there. There we go. Where are my tweezers? Here we go again, the great tweezer hunt of 2020. Guess that's okay. And this one points off at a 90-degree angle, such as that. Yay. Look at it. Look how tiny these are. I said, look how tiny these are. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe once I'm done with today's step, maybe I'll just do some quick detailing. Things like that. Like, hitting, these are basically bolts, so I could hit that with some dry brush silver. Same thing with all the things along here. Basically, I need to do a lot of silver work. I can just ding it up a little bit. Just add a little bit of dry brushing. And then I could do an oil wash, depending on how messy I feel like getting. Okay, so this has a bracket on it. Just this little guy back here, which is also a die cast. Super tiny. Okay, long side goes into it at a weird angle. That. See, look, there's like a thing there, but there's no way that will ever get close to that. All right. I need. That's the only bracket there is, right? Yeah. Just make sure I wasn't grabbing the wrong part. Okay. There we go. Excuse you. Come on. Yeah, that doesn't. Is that going to thread? I have to thread that first, and then take it out. It says EP. That's what I got, right? I'd have to drill that hole out slightly. Can't even get the screw started. Yeah, that's the only piece it could be. But not. Damn. This is going to be a test of patience. So far, this is the hardest one. Like, how the heck is this supposed to go in there? Okay, got started. That's something. The bracket doesn't really matter because that's going to pivot. So because of where it's going to mount on the engine, I assume, or I'm guessing it's going to plug right there. So I don't want to tighten that down too much because that way I can get it to line up properly. Okay, need an FM to plug into the front. Which goes here. Yep, okay. So this is one of those things where you don't tighten down everything until you've gotten to the alignment part. Tighten everybody down once everything is in the place it's supposed to be. Dang it. Okay, so see, that bracket isn't going to line up now. So I'll line that up. This is not all the way down. See, that's why I didn't tighten that all the way. Because I knew shit was going to be wrong. Okay, that is an EP again. Dang it. Okay, see, now I've got that bracket lined up there. That's about as good as that's going to get. I can't really tweak this one too much more, so go ahead and cinch it down. Same for this one. And in theory, that's all nice and lined up now. Probably. Oh, good. You can still clock it. That's fine. Like, oh, you can still twist it if you need to. That's always good, right? Because the way that bracket comes down, it's only slightly disconcerting, but it's fine. So, I mean, like, you can see there. So this bracket pivots here on this screw. Stupid camera. Stop focusing on the background. So it focuses here. Let's go short. There we go. So you've got the bracket that pivots here. The thing bolts here, but it doesn't slide like the original one would for adjusting purposes. And then the bracket that holds it onto the exhaust manifold and this one basically left everything loose so that it would be somewhat adjustable, because you can see there's even a slight bend right here where it's actually bending backwards to compensate. So yeah, surprisingly accurate. Okay, where are we at now? I need the fitting for the water pump housing, which is this guy. And that's got to go under here. It is keyed and it goes that way. But the fuel filter dealie is in the way. Why is that? That should not be in the way. But it is. Okay, just had to kind of shove it out of the way. That wasn't supposed to be like that. This isn't supposed to be like this. Okay, it's got 3 holes. What? Why 3? Oh, because the 4th one. Okay, never mind. Okay, so you put 3 GPs in there. Come on. Okay. I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me while I'm doing this. Damn, how are you supposed to get that past the oil filter? Okay, so that wasn't even sitting all the way down. Now it is. Okay. So I gotta get the last one in there somehow. Yeah, I forgot. Look, the oil filter is 100% in the way. This is how you cross thread stuff. don't know if I was on it in that last little bit. Probably not. So you got the fuel filter thingy right here that was in the way of putting that on in the first place. And you got the oil filter sticking out the top. Definitely in the way. That's nuts. Okay, so now we need this guy. I say oil filter, oil breather. This is the oil filter. It's just a really strange looking oil filter, if I'm honest. But, you know, I didn't design the Cadillacs of the 50s and 60s. If I had, they'd have cooler looking oil filters. Okay. That just doesn't matter. Slap that together. Like, this is how is this an oil filter? It's not even connected to anything. Okay, DP. How? Right now. Okay. Looks like a water tower. Look. Add like some stanchions to it. That would just be a water tower. Is that what they just designed everything to look like? Just looks like a water tower? Okay. So this guy's going to mount here. Oh, look at that. It's not even connected to anything. How the hell is that an oil filter? Why am I the only one upset about this? See, look at how many screws they give you. Like, I'm not even using a quarter of what they've given me so far. You just do the thing, please. So that's tapping into plastic, going through plastic into plastic. So it's good. And then it does not tell me what bolt it goes there because, well, that's the end of that. So there we go. Now we have an oil filter. Got fuel filter, oil breather, crankcase breather, big old stacked oil filter thingy here with no hose or anything that connects to the motor, so that's cool. We got an alternator set up over here, which will have some wires. So one of those is going to go to the battery. And it calls it a generator, but I would have 3 wires. And once again, this is hefty. I wish I had a scale. Let me tell you how heavy that actually is. Okay. Nice. Janine. Ghostbusters, what do you want? It's pretty cool. Optical illusions. I like that there's, you know, a nice magazine involved here. Like I said, I'll probably go over that in and of itself at one point. But yeah, I've discussed last night. So we get the rest of the accessories and pulleys between this and here. So we got radiator hoses, main pulley, radiator fan, spark plug wires, from what I can tell. I don't know why this is a complete loop. And then what looks to be like the transmission and engine mount. It'll bolt up underneath. Well, nothing, because there's nothing to bolt to. And then one part of a suspension. So there's that. But I guess we can do a thing real quick since I'm here. We have a wheel. This one's weird because it's this. guess it would be a good thing to know how to assemble this. Okay. And then here's the binder of keeping everything in it. That's what it's called, the binder of keeping everything. Let's call it the binder of keeping. How about that? Okay, so we'll get the instructions. I'm sure it's like stupid simple to put this together, but I haven't done it, so I don't know. Okay, transmission. The wheel is before the transmission, right? Yes, after bumper, before transmission comes wheel. There we go. Okay. You're just thinking what? What did I say? Okay, turn this over. Let's see if I can extract it without making a mess. And there's only like 4 parts in here. I can't be that messy. Okay. There we go. Once again, lots of that. I can't. Too shiny, can't pick it up. All right, so that's plastic. Oh, wow. That is rubber. Holy crap. And I like that there's firewall both sides. Nice, made in the USA. 8.2 by 15. Nice. It's actual tire measurement. That's cool. Firestone stamping on there. That's pretty neat, not going to lie. I know that this is a real tread pattern from some type of tire. I don't know if it's specifically this one. From Desk Lady from Ghostbusters, I'm drawing a blank on her name. Janine. No chrome Edelbrock covers. No, not in this one. Good. Well, an old Cadillac. Like I looked it up prior to this. Hold on. Let me show you what I found. I'll screen share. Hold on. Because I was looking at Cadillac big blocks, and you can see, such as this one. That's not a good image because it's tiny apparently. Hold on. So this is actually. Give me a second. I have to do the screen share and all that mess. Oops, I think I just opened the thing by accident. This. So while not exactly the same engine, you can see there it's the same blue valve covers. So they did come with blue valve covers, silver manifolds, black breathers, all that. So and it's the same type of engine. You can tell because even the breather is in the same spot. You can see the generator's in the same spot. So that, yeah. So it's accurate. It's actually, that's actually a fairly close approximation because you can see where the wires are. Hold on. I'm looking at my screen share instead of looking at the screen. You can see here. Oh, hey, I can zoom in. Look. You can see here, here's the same wire holding bracket that's on the actual thingy. So I'm guessing I'll get the power steering if this is a power steering motor. I'll get that next time. You see down here. Oh, I see. I should paint the spark plugs a little bit of white and a little bit of silver. And then see the generator over here looks the same. It's all black for the most part. You see even the breather, hoses, all this stuff is all actually blue. The only thing that's different is there's no oil filter right here. That's a power steering pump. So I'm guessing that ECTO-1 does not have power steering. So, but from that series of engine, it is a blue valve cover. Believe me, I don't like it either. Oh, hey, die-cast actual rim. That's good. Oh, yeah, that was too. You got me distracted. I wasn't paying attention. I'll leave the Cadillac emblem out. I assume that there's no good place for that yet because they don't tell you to assemble it completely. Okay. There's no right or wrong way to do the tire from what I can tell. white wall both sides, looks identical. Slap that inside there. Those are, see, literally, see, CM. I was talking about it because I skipped this step. I missed it. Dang it. So I'm going to have to reorganize this later. And it looks like they do give you more than one. Every time they're like, yeah, we know you only need 3, but here's 4 because we know you're going to screw it up. I'm like, hey, don't act like you know me. And technically, I could use my soot dust to dirty these up. I'm not going to do that right now. I definitely do not want to commit to weathering anything. Okay, is this specific or just line up the holes? Appears to be line up the holes. Okay, now I'm second guessing that. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, hold on. Locate the outer wheel and fit to center left tire. Okay. Yeah. All right. Also, it doesn't matter like which tire it is. Like, it's the left front. Sure, it is. It's a freaking tire. It's one wheel. Oops. I like the idea that it's a 2-piece rim, though. That's pretty cool. Because that's a real thing that happens. And you know what? If they made me try to shove a tire onto a real rim, I think I would have been a little upset. Not gonna lie. Because without a tire machine, that ain't easy. I'm pretty sure that's not biting. Nope, that didn't bite at all. It's not. Do I have it backwards? That's stupid. No, I can only go the one way. It's just not getting deep enough. That's what it is. Kids are trying to kill each other. Well, that sucks. Don't let them. It gets too messy. Don't want to explain it to the cops. Oh, so I guess there was a proper way for them to go, in theory. Because now that fits way better. So I'm supposed to use these ridiculous CMs to do this. And that ain't even close. Like, what? Like, I can see how not close that is. I gotta really push down. Okay, let's see if I can get one to bite. Ooh, it might have. Might have some traction. Ooh, did it go? Maybe. Let's see if I get another one. Who knew that the hard part would be the tire? You did, didn't you, Jed? Who makes this? This is Eagle Moss. Dang it. It keeps dropping in there upside down every time. Dang it. And if I could make a guess, the way these are going to mount is by a single center screw to the hub. Just making that assumption based on the fact that there's only a big single hole coming through there. And I just dropped that screw. And this is where you're all amazed that I found it. Man, shouldn't have to like. I don't think the little clamps are strong enough. Ooh, that one got some purchase. There we go. Okay, now it's just free spinning, which makes me think it's not doing anything. That one did. That one got in there. Yeah. Squeeze her together. I was just really thinking about the fact that there's a valve stem sticking out right there, and my fingers were definitely going near it. Come on. Come on. Get in there. I mean, like, this is a really hefty wheel and tire combo. Like, the fact that the rim is die cast, the wheel is actual rubber. Like, super heavy. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, look at that. Yeah, this engine still weighs more, but it's pretty close, if I'm being honest. Okay, so the hubcap goes on like that. And then you have the, oops, crap. Where did the tiny Cadillac emblem go? So then you have the tiny Cadillac emblem here. Given that I'm not attaching this just yet, I don't know what to do. I do have a big nub right there. I assume that was supposed to be undergated. It wasn't that bad. I could see where it was on the floor. Oh, I never noticed. It actually says, hold on, Cadillac Motor Car Division stamped on the wheel. That's pretty cool. That's neat. And I don't really want to push this in because I don't want it to get stuck. I mean, I could always pop it back out. Maybe. Like, maybe I could pop it back out. It's pretty cool though. I like that. So this is going to be problematic because I have nowhere to store this. Technically speaking. Okay, so that's just barely squished in there, and I could knock it out with a pin. And then just... So, I mean, I have a box that I was keeping all the parts and the books and stuff in. So, obviously, that's what I'll do. So, there's the so-called completed wheel. Like I said, that's huge. So, I mean, look, there's your tire in your engine. Okay. And, of course, for everybody who was here for the first stream, you know, there's the hood. Wow, it can't compensate. It just looks like a big white thing. So, that's cool. Dirty. It's scraped up. Gotta be careful. Okay, so last up, just need to put the books as they were in the binder. Keep everything nice and tidy until the end. Okay. All right, so this is issue 3. So I don't remember if I showed this off last time, as weird as this part is. So it's not like a traditional like 3-ring by any means. Let me swing out if I can. That's actually as far as I can move the thing. So it's got these weird like push pin things. Like you can see the unspent ones here. And then you basically pin the book in place at its centerfold. So book 3 or issue 3 goes here. If I can do the thing. See, the problem is that issue 2 is like in my way. So you're basically just skewering it in place, top and bottom, like so. It's really strange, at least to me. I'm sure it's some kind of thing, but I mean, assuming this is right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, at least 16 months worth. Assuming these are one a month for the next 16 months. And yeah, so now time to put book 4 in place. Dun dun dun. Okay, you gotta let go, buddy. Just you gotta let go. Thank you. So I mean, by the end of this, you end up with what they've said is like a bunch of extra cool stuff as well. So, like I said, these are more than just instructions. These are magazines about Ghostbusters and about the ECTO-1 and production of the movie and stuff like that. So you end up with this really crazy book at the end, along with here's the some extras along the way. I do have an extra in here, and as soon as I finish my in the kitchen video, you guys can see what else came in the box this month. But for now, it's a secret. Okay. Push that in like so. And come down to here. Here. And do it at the top as well. So, I mean, technically speaking, at this point, I'm caught up. Like, I've got everything done. Now, I was waiting until I could finish the motor, but obviously I didn't. Come on. Get in there. There it goes, finally. So, in theory, the next one should be coming really soon here. So here's this. Hold on. I'm gonna reorganize a little bit. Turn the camera. It's not easy. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Now we will read from the book of Ghostbusters, chapter the 1st. But yeah, this is cool. Yeah, it's all about Dan Aykroyd, how he started the whole deal. I don't know if you guys know that. Like, it was his family's ghost kind of, busting beliefs that sort of set the movie in motion. Like, his family was all about hauntings and spiritual items and such. So, Dan Aykroyd is a very kooky person, to say the least. Okay, so I want the hood to be kind of protected. Need that part also protected. Oh. I have a CP. I did not realize it's still in the box here. Oh, and for those who didn't get to see it before, the gigantic bumper and headlights assembly that we did in the first chapter of this mess. So down the line, there will be LEDs involved. Just not yet. Kind of sad about that. Okay. So now that I've got this, set it over here like that. I don't know why that was sticky. I guess run for long haul. Definitely try to be amazing, or going to be an amazing model. Technically, not a model. It's a replica. Yeah, motor's pretty cool. I do wish I had a better way to store it. I'm going to be indefinitely scared of it wanting to do things like roll around or smash into stuff while in the box. Be very careful. Set it under here. This is normally where it go. Seriously. Okay. I have a pile of stuff to deal with now. I don't know. I might build some more stuff later. I don't know. I'm kind of tired and done for the day in general. So I might. I mean, I need to film this review. I might wait till I got a little bit more energy. I got all night. I might play with my Planet X ratchet that I got yesterday. I forgot to put the screws away. Hold on. Oh, see, CP is its own thing. Okay. So I got CM and CP. Now, the real question is, why did I get a CP already and I have not had to use one? That's the thing. Either that or one of the earlier stages used some CPs and I don't remember it, which is entirely possible because I didn't have the separator yet. So I made the joke and we're already up to 13 types of screws. So that's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to get little labels for each one so I know a little bit better. But I think I'm gonna go chill for a little bit, maybe play with the ratchet, and then I'll review the Barbatos as it stands so you guys can check it out on Monday. But have a good rest of your weekend, get some rest, stay well. Should be doing a Shoki Sunday live tomorrow. No plan for it, just come and hang out. You know, if anybody wants to come on and just chit chat for a while, that's fine. I don't think I'll do it in the morning. I'll probably do it in the evening time. So, but we'll talk about all kinds of things. Maybe Rodimus will feel like coming on and see what's up. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate those who stuck around for the live stream, stuck around watching me build a motor. So next month, or end of this month, I don't know when it's coming. Hold on, wait. Let me check the tracking and see what it says. I guarantee you it hasn't shipped. Hold on. To scroll down to it. Nope, that's yeah, I'm hearing the email. Okay. There we go. Let's check. Delivery date is coming soon, so therefore it has not shipped yet. So they're preparing it. And the thing is, that one, oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me back up. That's not even the right one. Give me a second. That was, see, this is how they're starting to pile up. So that is actually the special item for the next month. This is the current one. That's what, okay. I have to change my settings. Still says working on your order. So there we go. Has not shipped yet. So next month, when the rest of the motor and stuff comes, we'll do another live stream and finish that out. And then hopefully the extra parts come as well. That'd be pretty neat. So they are sending extra stuff as it goes. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.